What's going on, friends, and welcome back. If you've been paying attention on my social networking, you'll see that I did in fact acquire another new setup for this year. I'm super stoked on it. I was not expecting it to happen, but it did. So yeah, let's hop into it and see what it's all about. What you see here is my new 2019 Niner Rip 9 RDO 27.5 3-star build. It features a Fox 36 with a Fit 4 damper, bar and stem combo provided by Raceface, an in-house saddle by Niner themselves, and an SDG Tellus dropper, a Fox Factory DPX2 rear shock, and a SRAM GX Eagle group set. But like any bike I purchase, I can never leave them alone. There is a set of mods that have already been installed on the bike before it even hit the ground, and I'm going to quickly go over those with you as well. The grips are brought to you by Sensus. This is their Meaty Paw grip, which is my personal favorite. By the way, guys, I just opened a direct account with Sensus grips. Keep an eye out. I'll be selling those soon from my page, so yeah. Stay tuned. I'll do a review video as well on all of their models when I get some inventory in. It's going to be pretty sick. From my last build, you'll recognize the Terravale Honcho tires mounted to my WeAre1 Agent wheels with Hope hubs. The PNW loam lever is back. I absolutely love this lever. It just feels so good under my thumb. At the rear, you'll notice the XO cassette with the chromoly cogs, which looks just so cool. And this time I went with the 1-Up component composite pedals. They're a lot wider than the Raceface Chesters, and they just support me a lot better, so these are going to be the pedals I stick with. I also got a little artsy with the all mountain style protection graphics. I did the camouflage this time. So to give you a little background on why I selected this bike in particular, I went to a demo for Niner at Norco, where we have the Norco Trail. I've mentioned it before. And at that particular demo, I rode this bike, and it just blew me away. Not only was it substantially lighter than the Kona, but it was just so much more playful. It felt similar to being on a lightweight BMX bike again. I was manualing, hopping, wheeling, just everywhere, just playing around. And ever since then, I couldn't stop thinking about it. So it was just a matter of time before I got myself on one, and yeah, I'm super thankful for it. So unlike the Kona, this bike is actually a 150/140, whereas the Kona was a 160/153 travel. So this is more in line with the trail, all mountain side of things, whereas the Kona was more of an enduro bike. I'm hoping that in application, this one will be a little bit better at climbing and also feel a lot more playful than the Kona. Not that the Kona wasn't playful, but yeah, I do think this one is more rowdy and more fun to ride. Now, if you've shopped Niner before, you'll know that they are named after 29-inch wheels. That's where the name came from, Niner, 29er, you get it. But they did decide to make a 27.5 only in this bike. This is the first bike they've ever done, and let me tell you something, it rocks. I'm actually kind of picky about the way that droppers sound. I'm gonna do a quick sound check of the SDG Tellus. I think it sounds awesome. Yeah, buddy. And in case you wanted to hear the hub, because yeah, the sound of hubs can be pretty awesome too. Here you go. Like many other boutique brands out there, Niner is a little bit more on the expensive side, but there are reasons why. And I'm gonna try in this video to kind of give you some of why that is. So here we go. So for the cable routing, not only is it internal like many bikes out there, but inside the tubing, there are special dedicated tubes for each line that align with their respective holes on the other side, to where all you have to do is feed the cable through and it's going to come out the other side without having any fight. The quality of the paint on the bike is outrageous. If you can see my mother's PT Cruiser in the reflection, you'll know this is not painted like some low-cost bike. It looks so good in person. On every bolt, you have the respective torque values, to where when you're disassembling the bike, you don't have to guess, you don't have to send emails, you know exactly what you need to torque it to get it right. You have 2 riding settings, a high and a low, with flip chips on both sides that you can flip if you want to alter the bike geometry on the go, which is pretty sweet. Also on the bike, you have a laser etched sag meter. No longer do you have to look at the little rubber band on the shock shaft and measure it and try to figure out what's 30%. You just got to sit on the bike and make sure that that line right here aligns with the 30% line, and that's a wrap. So simple. They've thought out everything, folks. You have a rubberized chain protection. You even have this titanium plate to protect the frame in case you get any sort of chain suck, so you don't have to worry about that. And just look at the etching in there. I mean, isn't that cool? It's just perfect. The carbon on the bike is beautifully molded and incredibly stiff, but not only that, it has a lifetime warranty. So as long as you have the bike, if you have any sort of failure, you call Niner and you can get it covered. Every piece of the bike has detail. I mean, even this seat post clamp looks mega. You know, it's not just some plain seat post clamp out of the parts bin. It's got labeling and colors and anodized parts. It just looks awesome. This funny shaped top cap allows you to put on the cap from your favorite bottled beer, just in case you didn't know that. Really cool. And even your bottle cage bolts say Niner Bikes. The level of detail is just insane. That's really all I've got for you guys this time around. I made it short and sweet. Keep an eye on the channel because I am planning to take a trip to Bentonville at the end of May. Hopefully everything is clear by then, because yeah, this bike's going to get a lot of miles put on it and we're going to have a ton of fun, and I'll have a ton of riding footage for you to watch. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks as always. Please consider liking and subscribing the videos. And yeah, leave some comments. I love to answer questions, all that good stuff. Any kind of tech questions, just hit me up. Let's chat. See y'all later.